How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you
We're doing pretty good. We're out here trying to. This is a channel called Of the People. We're trying to give the local people a voice in Portland. How long have you been here?
Going on 2.5 years.
Right on. Where'd you come from?
I came here from Indiana, Lafayette.
Indiana.
Purdue University.
Oh, so did you come here for school?
I came here to share a bunch of healing techniques that I came across that I thought were really simple and efficient at the same time. And yeah, I felt like I
feel like you came to the right place to do that. Because have you ever heard of working class acupuncture? Working class acupuncture, they focus on healing. I think they do a little bit more than just acupuncture.
Yeah.
But they actually started a movement across America for acupuncture because before that, it wasn't a big thing. That type of healing was, it was like black magic almost. Like it was just really unheard of. So they really pioneered the way for this type of healing that I've actually done myself. When I went in to do acupuncture the first time that I was recommended to do it, I was totally distraught. I was just out of it, and my counselor recommended that I go do acupuncture therapy, and I was like, "What are you acupuncture?" I'm like, "Let's do something that real, like actually useful." But after I think an hour and a half, it didn't even seem that long. It seemed like 20 minutes. But when I finally got out, I felt fine. Like I felt like just huge weight lifted off me. I wouldn't feel like super exuberant and great, but I could feel like it really did something. It works on your nervous system, under your skin, called like your fascia.
Yeah.
And they put it in the right spot. They put the needles in the right spots, and they manipulate your nervous system and how your brain releases like serotonin and. Oh, it's incredible how they do that. What's the type of healing that?
Let's see. There's a man named Darko Velcek. It's DARKO VELCEK, and he recommends using sea salt to cleanse the blood, which will balance the pH of the blood, bring it back to 7.00, which is the pH of people that have the AB negative blood type. And that allows the cells to hydrate because they realize there's no toxin in the blood. So that's Darko Velcek. Then there's Art Hour Rakimo. He's the advocate of something called normalbreathing.com.
Alright.
Buteyko breathing, which is increasing body oxygen levels through a breathing respiration reset. So you reset your respiration rate, and they it's normalbreathing.com. Super simple.
That's what they have hyperbaric chambers for too. I've heard of people when they sit in those chambers full of like 200% oxygen or however they do that, they can get out and run around the block like 6 times and be fine.
Yeah, if you practice like 30 minutes to an hour a day, you can reset your 24/7 respiration rate.
And you said 7 pH level. That's not, dude. Don't women and men have different pH levels, don't they?
No. If you have a different blood type, your blood type corresponds, or your blood type has to do with your blood pH.
Oh, really?
Yeah, literally.
So
there's a site called unveilingthem.com. It's like kind of preachy, but they have, oh my goodness, they have so many scientific references that there's no way you're not going to be convinced that there's too much unbioavailable iron and copper. Like they don't have transport proteins that's supposed to be created by the liver. So it's pretty much like a taxi service that originates in the liver that sends the copper here, sends the copper there, by the blood to the organs.
Right on.
But the liver is so loaded with toxins that it's not able to make the correct protein. So it's unveilingthem.com, normal breathing, and stop007.net highlights literally the secret
ingredient.
No. Stop 007 is all about secret agents that don't want normalbreathing.com to gain publicity in the world because it's so easy, it's free. It was very popular in Russia. The man that brought it back into the world, his name was Dr. Buteyko. I would look up the Buteyko method. That's a really good book.
So let me clarify this. Even if you get enough iron, say like you start using a cast iron skillet, and that puts more iron in your diet, it flakes off into the food.
Yeah.
But even that is not enough to. To
yeah,
help.
I think the protein is ceruloplasmin.
All right.
And It fixes the iron metabolism.
All right.
So I think, the root cause protocol. There's this dude named Morley Robbins.
Yeah.
Just like unveilingthem.com, he's been studying this for like 20 years. And he's very successful with all his patients, and it's all about making copper and iron bioavailable and like not allowing them to remain unbound.
So what are the benefits of having the extra copper and iron?
I would say being more in control of your emotions, balance hormones, more energy, smoother skin.
Sound like more focused, more
definitely
more there,
mental clarity,
more energy.
Like the
that's right.
benefits are in.
That's all. That's what I think people need more of that.
I personally, I had 12 mercury fillings. Now I have 10. I don't know if you guys know this, but mercury amalgam fillings emit vapor, mercury vapor. If they're in your teeth, the first place the vapor is gonna hit your bloodstream, and then it's gonna like hit your head and it's gonna hit your heart.
Mercury is not. Do they even do that anymore? Do they still do mercury?
Yeah.
That sounds like a really dangerous idea.
It's the cheapest method, or it's the cheapest fillings that you can put in.
Yeah.
But insurance companies won't cover to have it replaced because they would have to admit that mercury is a poison, which they don't even admit.
I can believe
so
this
it costs
because
thousands to get it replaced.
I got shot in the hip and I still have a bullet in my hip.
Damn.
And when the lead leaches out into your body, it can cause infertility. It could cause almost early signs of dementia. And I'm always looking out for for these signs of just anything going wrong from the lead in my body. But so I can totally understand how having it in your mouth, and especially since right under your tongue is a highway to your your whole body. So that's just crazy that's happening. That's insane.
I also want to talk about something called shungite. I think I have a couple pieces on it. They're right here. There's some rosemary I just picked off the bush. Smell it?
Yeah, rosemary and lavender. I rub the lavender on my clothes all the time. It's like free cologne.
So this is shungite. It's found in one place in the world, a mine in Russia, and it contains something called fullerenes that they say will pretty much transmute radiation or negative frequencies to carbon-based beams. And there's so much scientific research on this in Russia. I'm telling you,
it sounds like a lot like quartz how infrared radiation.
Yeah, this is the only one that actually will transmute a bad vibration to a good vibration that is like useful too.
No, that looks a lot like obsidian. Is this also made from volcanic activity?
Yeah, there's a couple different theories on how it originated, and I just came across a whole nother one a couple days ago. So like, I would definitely recommend just everybody looking at shungite and they can decide how they think it came to be.
So since it's still up for discussion.
Yeah, they use it in their shower filters. They have like therapy rooms that are literally decked out with like the walls are painted with. And there's a site called CosmicReality.com. She's the top advocate of this stone, and they're literally like increasing beehive queen bee synthesis. Like there's more queen bees. They're putting the shungite in the nest, and they're going all around. Like the bees are going everywhere, spreading this literally.
So is this like a biological filter, or is this actually emitting radiation?
It's more like it doesn't absorb it. It's just like it has its own field. So like right now, these
quartz, I think quartz can penetrate like 5 inches into your body with the type of radiation that it emits.
Do I? I don't have a book. I almost brought the book. Damn.
Right on.
The top site I recommend for this is CosmicReality.com.
If that does emit, like you're saying, it's funny because I think they use crystal quartz. The radiation that it emits, they use that to make lasers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they amplify it with electricity. So I'm almost wondering what would happen if they did experiments on that, amplifying that. Because laser stands for light amplified by the stimulated emissions of radiation.
Yeah, I just found out.
I think there's a lot of potential here.
You know what? That's crazy.
I'm not a scientist.
I just found a red light or a red laser, like you know what they use for cats,
Yeah.
just the simple ones. I just found one of those, and I was thinking about pointing it on this and just seeing like,
Yeah, I think that's not the same type of laser
Yeah.
as a true laser.
well, I don't know.
I think
was
that's just a light going through a red lens.
yeah, I
but-
was just reading an article saying that they're not too different though. I
But
don't
you
know.
can get
Yeah.
lasers like that for fairly cheap. And
Yeah.
Arctic Lasers online is the
Huh?
best place to get those.
What is it?
Arctic Lasers.
Arctic, like
Arctic,
ART,
like Antarctica, like
Okay.
Arctic
Oh, yeah.
lasers.
All right, yeah. I should-
And they have super powerful lasers that you could blind plane pilots with. Like they're
Damn,
really
no
good.
way.
If you shine it in your eye, it will blind instantly. So they
What?
come with like a pair of safety goggles for you to even turn it on. Like you don't want to have because
Okay.
it's so bright you can get blind from looking at the spot on the wall without
Damn.
protection. Yeah, it's so bright. It's incredible. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, thank you.
so I don't know. That's amazing though. That's really
Yeah,
nice.
like they use, it's so popular in Russia, and it goes back a couple hundred years. Like it's used, like it filters water, it filters air, like it structures the water molecules, like it realigns the water molecules. I'm telling
That's
you, like
incredible. That's
it's so popular there, and
That's
they
so-
have so
that's-
much success using
yeah.
it. No other country.
yeah. Somebody with a degree is gonna get their hands on that and just study the shit out
Oh,
of it.
they no. They
I'm sure they
already.
do. I'm
Oh
sure
my,
they-
y'all have no
This
idea.
is just not- this is just not popular yet.
This stuff I'm telling y'all right now is so suppressed. Especially stop007.net, not
Right.
.com. That's a cover up.
That almost sounds
So-
like some of oh man, what's that rapper that just got shot?
No way.
No, it's been a couple months.
Okay, I don't know.
Nipsey Hussle. It
Nah,
almost sounds like the doctor that he was promoting.
Who was it?
Oh well, who was it? Doctor? Oh my God, Doctor Azu, or I can't remember his name, but he was curing people of cancer, and he got in trouble for claiming that he cured people of cancer.
Yeah.
And they took him to
Yeah.
court, and he proved in court that he
Yeah,
cured his
yeah.
patients of cancer.
Yeah.
And that shit is just under wraps. And Nipsey Hussle was out there like, why don't people know
Yeah.
about this? Like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah, see, I feel like I ran into a lot of trouble when I got to Portland. I feel like I was definitely suppressed, like so much shit happened.
yeah,
And I feel like these healing techniques, they're free and they're efficient.
yeah.
Free and efficient, you know?
So, yeah, do you have a place where you're gonna start?
Right now, oh my goodness, I have no idea. Right now, it's like, oh my goodness, it's deep, y'all. This shit's deep
Well,
as hell.
I would suggest you go to Working Class Acupuncture and apply for a job
Alright.
there, and just start in there, and you could probably meet people, and then
Yeah.
maybe start going to school for it, and just. I think that would be like, because that's a place of healing. So
Yeah.
they're gonna welcome this with open arms, and this is Portland, the most progressive place that I can even think of. So
Yeah.
that's amazing. Thank you for the interview.
Oh, one last fact. This is something really cool that I found out. When you drink alcohol, I actually had 2 beers today. I hadn't drank in a while. When you drink alcohol, the alcohol protects your body of mercury vapor.
Really?
Yes, look it up. Go to Google for it. There's studies going back to
that
the
shit
70s.
up, dude, because
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
stores it in your liver as if it's like, I don't know. I'll recommend everybody looking into
Yeah,
it.
I
So
wanna look
it'll
that up, too.
I think it's part of the reason your liver ends up like becoming toxic because of alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
Is because it takes the mercury and like turns into another form and stores in your liver. But while you're drunk, you're protected from the vapor.
Huh.
So
That's really interesting.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's like that was a pretty cool fact that I came across.
Well, what was your name again?
I'm Taylor Marquise Green.
Taylor Marquise Green. And
Yeah.
thank you, Taylor, for your time.
Hell yeah.